Good evening, and this is Sean, one half of the Detroit Disney duo, and today is the Disney Dish. Anyways, it's a great, beautiful day here in the D. It is the 18th of December. Oh boy, it's been a few weeks. Anyways, this is the Disney Dish. It's a brand new kind of show talking about Disney news and merchandise and stuff like that. It's about commentary about just Disney stuff called the Disney Dish. If you want to be on the Disney Dish, let me know. Send me a message on Instagram, the Detroit Disney Duo, and I'll let you know in the future what we can do. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? So before we get started, we have a few things, a few administrative things here. If you're just first getting here, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. That's right. Smash the subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe, hit the notification bell. It's free. That way you know exactly when we're going to be going live. This episode is recorded. But yeah. Anyways, in the future, the Disney Dish will be live on a certain day to be announced. Anyhow, this is the first episode of the Disney Dish. Anyways, so I saved a ton of things. Not a ton, but quite a few actually. And let's just kind of get started. Let's get into it. So the first thing we want to talk about is right here. If you did not know, McDonald's and Disney has been working together recently. I don't know what they want to do. If they're trying to beef us up, get us fat, who knows what the deal is. But McDonald's is making a killing on the Happy Meal toys, and now they have the Encanto toys. Believe it or not, they had, I was going around trying to collect all of these other toys not too long ago, and now they have a brand new bunch of them. Disney is just kicking them out to McDonald's Happy Meals. At least it's not a huge meal at McDonald's. It's like a kid's meal. It's really small. I think it's like a cheeseburger, small fries, and a Coke with, as you see here, this toy. Anyways, I think it's really something kind of cool. You go to McDonald's, everybody has a McDonald's now. I don't know. When I went to the McDonald's to try to collect the last ones, it was like I couldn't find them because my McDonald's didn't have all of them. They weren't like in that, they weren't upgraded to that series of Happy Meal toys just yet. So I don't know. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about the next one. I have to say, I'm a watch collector. Okay. And I love my watches. I love watches. Actually, right here is a brand new watch I just picked up from Invicta. It's a really great watch. But this, if you're a watch collector, there's all sorts of, watches, fossils. Right here in Detroit, we make Shinola watches. And the fossil company is actually the brother of the guy who makes the Shinolas, by the way, if you did not know that. So anyways, Bulova has come out with a watch, actually two of them. This is one of them. This is the $600 watch for the 50th anniversary. It does look kind of odd because has this like square, boxy, almost like a stop sign kind of looking kind of thing. It is futuristic. If you like a futuristic looking kind of watch that isn't round, but it isn't really square, but it's kind of like an in-between. I don't know. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. It's I think it's a hexagon. Anyways, crazy. But then you have the $1,200 watch right here. More like it. It's more I like the way that this looks better than the very first watch that was before. And this watch here is also the Boulevard, and it also looks really nice. I like the 50th anniversary logo on it right there in the back, and it has the white dial with the numerals, the Roman numerals on it. It looks way better. I think but I'm not really sure that I would pay $1,200 for those Canadians. It's dollars. I have the worst Canadian accent, even though I live right across the border from Canada and I drink Tim Hortons. But anyways, needless to say, I don't know, but I'm going to tell you right now, I would not pay $1,200 for that watch. Maybe because it's the Boulevard. I'm not sure. Maybe that's what it is. Anyhow, I like clothing from Walt Disney World some of the time. Some of the time I don't. But this right here is a collector's item. I have to say, I think it was like $90 or something like that. Maybe it was less than that. I don't remember how much this cost. But it's a bomber jacket of the 50th anniversary. It's blue. I like the color blue. I mean, my favorite color is red. Right here, I have red on, but here is blue. I like the blue. It looks futuristic, like an astronaut would wear it. Basically, I like the way it has Mickey Mouse on the front, his face, and the 50th anniversary with the castle there. I like the royal blue. It just in Walt Disney World, it just has this royalness to it. You know what I'm saying? And then you wear the bomber. It just looks great. But in Florida, who's going to be wearing a bomber jacket? I mean, this is something that you would take home if you lived in like Michigan, in the northern states. Probably not. Maybe in Florida, you'd probably keep it in your closet, probably up until about October, maybe late December. Right now, when it's in the 50s, for those Floridians, they get really cold when it gets down into the 60s. They're like have to break out North Face jackets. So I am a zoo aficionado, animal lover. I actually contribute money to a great cause up here in Michigan, to the Detroit Zoological Society, which is a zoo. And if you did not know, the Animal Kingdom is actually a sanctioned zoo. Out of all the things, you just go there and you usually are like, yeah, it's an amusement park. No, it's not just an amusement park. It is a sanctioned zoo, and they trade animals, and they have a whole thing just guaranteed. I mean, just gearing towards the animals at the Animal Kingdom. And I love the Animal Kingdom, the safari, the animals, the whole 9 yards. And for the last year or so, they've been having a lot of newborn babies. This is the I think her name is I think it's Zaria or Zina or Zena or something like that. You'll have to figure it out because I forgot. I'm sorry. But anyways, this is the mountain zebra. They've had I believe a hippopotamus, and they've had some new giraffes, and so they got a lot of brand new animals that are just born this year. And I don't know, there's something in the water over there at the Animal Kingdom. It's magic. So, you ever heard of that community right outside of Walt Disney World properties, where you get it's a really expensive place called Golden Oaks. Golden Oaks. It's right here. Right here. Anyways, Golden Oaks. Here's a property at Golden Oaks. It could be yours if it's still for sale. It's been out on the market now. $8.5 million. That's right. $8.5 million. It was owned by I think the Pittsburgh Steelers coach, one of the coaches. $8.5 million. It could be yours. You get I think you get instant, once you buy the house, you get instant entrance into Club 33. I mean, I believe that's one of the perks of buying into Golden Oaks. Plus, I believe they have their own entrance into the park. I think they also have where you get picked up and have transportation come pick you up. Yes, I'd like to go to the Magic Kingdom this morning. And then I think I'll have lunch at Club 33, Yeah, so anyways, it's this big ordeal. I don't know. I don't know that any YouTube streamers would ever walk the beat. I would like to see. That would be nice if we could find somebody, a real estate person, to go to Golden Oaks and just kind of do a walk around and see how it looks. I mean, it would just. I mean, I would like to see what the illustrious Golden Oaks really looks like. You know what I mean? Oh, anyways, so the big news is that Tron life cycle is not going to be completed in 2022. Now they're saying that it may be pushed out to 2023. They don't know for sure. I can tell you that they're really superly working on this. I mean, I don't know if it's 24 hours a day that they're working on it, but they should really be if they aren't. I mean, but yes, you're going to have to wait. Hopefully they'll have it done before the end of the 50th. I am not for sure what date that is, but Tron, it is going to be here eventually. But it is at a snail's pace. As you know, remember, the pandemic slowed it down, and then now it's just taking a long time, and construction materials are at high price, and you have to also remember that it's hard to get parts because of the recent slowing of getting things from overseas and whatnot. You know, there's a that um, the issue with getting all the equipment. Anyhow, coming out, today is the 18th, but this is going to be out. The book of Boba Fett. It's the kind of like the next Mandalorian, and basically on December the 29th. Now, if you're a Star Wars fan, this is a big deal. I've heard that they're going to do one on it just came out news today is that they're going to be working on a Han Solo Chewbacca series. Man, that's going to be awesome. And they're also going to there are a few other ones that are in the works, but for right now, this is the newest one I will be dropping. Well, if you're not familiar with Disney, they do not just drop 10 episodes on you one time. They string you along every week. They'll have a new episode of Boba Fett, and you'll have to just go watch it and then be really anxious to get the next episode and the next episode and the next episode and whatnot. And I don't have a problem with that. Why try to go in bad health trying to binge watch something? But yeah, I cannot wait to see Boba Fett, who's a Mandalorian, and yeah, that should be pretty good. Talking about watches. Remember we were talking about watches like in the beginning? Well, here's another watch, sort of. It's not a watch. It's like it looks like a watch, but it's not a watch. It is a Magic Band Plus. Now, you asked me, what is the difference? I thought they were getting rid of these Magic Bands. Sean, why? Why would they bring this back? Well, first of all, let me say, Magic Bands, yes, they're not giving away for free anymore. When you go and book your trip to Walt Disney World, you're not getting a free Magic Band. You have to, if you don't buy one, you're going to be using your smartphone for everything, even though you're using it for everything anyhow. But now they're using the Magic Band Plus for all of the 50th anniversary statues around all of the different parks for to trigger some type of spectacular animations or some other stuff that's going to be going on your watch, whether it make a different color or something would happen with your watch. I think that's cool, and I think this is the comeback of the Magic Band. The Magic Band, now, look, the Magic Band, everybody buys them, $30-$40 a pop. They're very collectible, but now, what if they did the exact same thing to these? Would you buy the Plus Band, Plus Magic Band? I say watch band, the band. Would you buy the Magic Band Plus if indeed that, you know what I'm saying? Would you buy it over and over and over again at the higher price because it is the Plus version? The Plus version. I'm really excited here. I'm really excited. Indiana Jones is coming back. Now, I just read a story, first of all, that they've redone the entire set. Things are probably in the exact same, around the same areas, but they've kind of made it better, a better set. Things could be more fluid, and they're gonna the scenes are gonna be better. They're gonna be, it's gonna be more spectacular than it actually was spectacular before. It's gonna be, I don't know how you even say more spectacular, because it's spectacular as it was before, but it's going to be even better. I'm just saying, that's what they say. It's going to be opening very, very soon. I cannot wait to watch some live streamer go down there and show us what it looks like. I cannot wait. I'm a big Indiana Jones Harrison Ford fan. I love it. It's going to be awesome. And it makes me want to just go watch all of the Raiders of the Lost Ark right now. I tell you, I cannot wait to see more Indiana Jones spectacular when next time I go to Walt Disney World, and it's opening back up soon. All right. So be on the lookout, because that's great. And along with that, Phantasmic is returning. That is the news recently. Phantasmic. I cannot believe it. It's coming back. I always like it, but they say they're revamping it for a more update. I think they're going to be having more. I think, from what I understand, they're getting rid of some scenes and adding some new scenes. So you'll see more characters, some different characters. But I love, Phantasmic, because Mickey Mouse is a sorcerer. You got to remember that he has lots of magic, and the magic, he's a sorcerer of magic, and you're in the magic. You're not in the Magic Kingdom. You're in Hollywood Studios at this point in time. But you know what I'm saying? It's just it's a magical show. Lots of lights, lots of fireworks, lots of stuff, and he's fighting the evil people off. That was like how the show was all about, right? So anyways, it's going to be exciting when it comes back. I can't wait to watch it when it first returns. I'm excited. Talking about excitement and fireworks, New Year's Eve is returning at Walt Disney World. That's right. Only in about, what is today, the 18th, only not too long from now, you'll be able to watch the fireworks. That's right, at Walt Disney World Magic Kingdom on New Year's Eve. If you have it booked already, we'll be watching those people streaming. I'm sure it will be broadcast in 4K on the Disney Channel. You can watch it 1,000 times over, professionally cameraed. But you know what? I love watching the streamers broadcast the fireworks, and I cannot wait to see how it looks this New Year's Eve. It should be awesome, returning, and it's going to be one of those magical moments. Now, here's another story. I have to say that these buses, I love them. This is like the 50th anniversary bus wrap. I guess they wrap the buses, or I don't know however they do this. However they paint the buses. This is the 50th anniversary of them, and so the buses are have some new decorations this year, but also they've been tweaking. Now, I have to say this: they had an issue which has been resolved. But there was an issue because they're working on the scheduling of the buses for bus improvement. That's been a big complaint for a long time, that the buses, you get there, you get off you get out of the park, and then not enough buses are there, and then the bus schedule is not the best. So they have a brand new computer program that's going to be working on dispatching them and making sure they work more efficient, so they're on time to pick you up and move you around the park and the premises on Disney World in a more timely fashion. So I hope that works out. And talking about buses, then there's trams to get you back to your car if you drove. They are returning. That's right. You'll get to hear the dry jokes of the tram driver again, talking about, how your last ride of the park isn't even over until you try to find out where your car is, like a scavenger hunt in the middle of the parking lot, because there's like 20 cars that look just like yours. That's right. Anyways, and it's dark outside. Think of that. So, anyways, yeah, but the tram people, I can't believe, they did. I remember just before all the parks closed and stuff like that, they were rebuilding Hollywood Studios and the trams and Epcot and the tram line and everything. They were rebuilding all the trams lines, and now they are returning. I think the first place that they said they were returning is the Magic Kingdom, which is actually the farthest place you have to walk, because you have to walk a very long ways just to get to the entrance of the Magic Kingdom. But now there will be a tram, of all things. Anyways, so that's all I have for you today on this episode of the Disney Dish. If you like this kind of format that I just did this like I'm some type of newscaster, which I'm really not, but I'm just telling you what I'm giving you my dish of Disney from the Detroit Disney duo. Anyways, if you liked this format, which I'm going to continue anyways, but if you liked it and you maybe in the future you want to participate, let me know. Anyways, remember, smash all of those buttons, the thumbs up, the subscribe button, and over here and the notification bell. Just hit them all while you're out before you leave. And anyways, we really appreciate you, and thanks for subscribing, and you have a great, wonderful day. Bye-bye.